Welcome. Thank you for joining me. We are going to be working through an inner work process called What Am I Believing? I invite you to gather a few things that you'll need for this practice: a notebook or a couple of sheets of paper and something to write on, something to write with, a mirror that you can see your whole face in, which you can go to when it's time if you don't have a small one, a heavy blanket or coat, and find a comfortable place to sit. I'll give you a few moments to get yourself set up, or you can pause this audio if you need more time. In this practice, we are going to be uncovering some untrue beliefs that you have in your subconscious. These are beliefs that you have developed because you were either directly told something about yourself. For example, maybe a teacher told you that you were lazy and you believed them. Or you could have developed these beliefs by observing or experiencing something and deciphering something about yourself. For example, if you were spanked or hit as a kid, you understand that those who love you could also hurt you, and that close relationships aren't safe. I'd like you to take a minute to think about a difficult time in your life or a difficult relationship. I want you to feel into the discomfort of that situation, but I don't want you to go too far into it. We aren't working on reliving or replaying events so much as understanding what we're believing about ourselves because of those events. So with that memory in mind, I want you to think about what you were told or what you understood, and write down on one of your sheets of paper what you were told or experienced, and then what you believed about that. For example, my teacher always said I was lazy, so I believed that I am lazy and can't work hard. Or another example, my dad spanked me when I was a kid, so I learned not to trust him because he could hurt me. So I believed that people close to me can hurt me and I can't trust them. Or another example of my own, my parents used to fight and say really hurtful things to each other, and I felt scared when they fought. I learned to believe that feelings were frightening. I also learned that partnership meant hurting each other with words, which meant I couldn't fully trust and relax in relationship, lest my partner use my weaknesses against me. You see, there might be a whole string of beliefs that we have come to accept because of one experience. Take some time to write down what comes to mind. I'll give you a few minutes to write, or you can feel free to pause the audio here. When you are done writing, take a moment to look over your list. Does any of this surprise you? Was it illuminating to start connecting the dots between what you experienced and what you've taken on as a belief? Now take your heavy blanket or coat and drape it over your shoulders. This weight symbolizes the weight of these beliefs, how heavy they have been for you to carry, how stifling it has felt to try to function with these beliefs. Really imagine this weight, darkness, heaviness of those beliefs as you read each one aloud to yourself. When you are finished reading through your old beliefs, we are now going to remove the weight of them and program our minds with new beliefs. Find your second sheet of paper. For each self-limiting belief you wrote down, now I want you to write down your new truth. What do you want to believe about that situation? In our examples, instead of believing that I am lazy, write, I believe that I am capable and talented and can work hard on projects that inspire me. Instead of believing that people close to you will hurt you, you could write, I believe that I am worthy of love that does not hurt. I believe that those I love will honor my boundaries and not hurt me. In my own example of my parents' hurtful arguments, I would write, I believe that it is safe for me to have feelings and safe for other people to feel their feelings. I believe that I am worthy of love that does not use hurtful words. I believe that I am strong enough to navigate feelings and disagreements with those I love. Take some time to write out your new beliefs. I'll give you a couple minutes, but feel free to pause the audio here if you need to. After you have written down your new beliefs, remove your blanket or coat and feel the lightness and the freedom of movement. Move your arms around some, stretch, feel freedom in your body. Find your mirror and take a moment to look at your reflection in your eyes. Imagine that those eyes that you are seeing are the eyes of the younger version of you that took on those old beliefs. Take some time now to read each new belief as you look at yourself in the mirror. When you have repeated your new beliefs to yourself, look into the eyes of your younger self and repeat after me. Thank you for protecting us. You don't need to believe those old beliefs any longer. You can have these new beliefs. And we can go forward together in love. I love you, and we are safe. I encourage you to keep your list of new beliefs and read them to yourself every day. Add to them, adjust them. You are reprogramming your mind to think differently than it has in a very long time. Be gentle with yourself as you learn. You are doing a great job, and I'm really proud of you.